not going to kill crew or morale for that. That's literally just that your armor's burning up. It's not like impacts. It's just kind of like
the hull is literally melting.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but you think
you're going to look a lot more streamlined when you come out of it. Oh no, wait, that's not how it works in Gravity.
Oh god, yeah. Terrible. That means if the hull's melting, all the pretty statues on the outside of the ship are melting.
Yeah, the Emperor looks like he's got the plague now.
Oh god, we're going to have to spend so much money to get that fixed.
Yep.
Hang on a second. I'm going to roll tech use to turn up the AC.
If you botch it, I won't be happy.
I don't think anyone's happy. That will affect morale. Let's see.
Botch it, come on, I won't even let you fake point it.
Oh my god.
You've just blown the AC.
It's not a botch, but...
I turned, like, oh wait, it goes the other way, doesn't it? Click.
I think that's quite close to turning off the AC, overpowering the AC. For a while though, it's only about 5 degrees in Trust's quarters. Rest of the ship? Yeah, that's going to be a morale hit.
Yeah, snowball fight, everyone, morale goes back up.
Well, no, the problem is it's cold in your quarters, but the rest of the ship is really warm now.
Yeah.
Still not really seeing a problem here.
Well, that's because it hasn't shot you yet.
Listen, I get shot at least 3 times a day on this ship. I don't even really attribute it to wrongdoing anymore. That's what happens when you shock the mouse, no matter what he does. When he runs that damn maze.
Okay, so what does this big thing look like?
Basically,
first question actually, how big is it?
Fairly big. A couple of kilometers across. It's mainly a big sun shield with a kind of station being dragged out behind it. 1 second. While I try and find the image I'm thinking of. That's pretty damn close. So, come on.
Machine spirit has nothing to do with how stupid your computer is.
Yeah, it does.
Once you think.
Should have preferred this earlier, but
it's a Downsea machine spirit apparently.
I had to disassemble my computer for most of the day.
Oh, that sucks.
Spirits are winning.
Yeah, getting new fish freezer delivered and it was right in the way. Right.
Better than when my computer exploded.
Yeah, that works. That still wins. Yeah. Basically something like that without the exploding bit.
Okay.
So, kind of giant shield protecting it from the sun, channeling its powers with a station dragging behind it.
Ah. Shiny.
I don't think anybody's going to be able to draw a hat on this.
I don't see anywhere to draw a hat.
That's why I accept
Actually,
that.
there's little bird thing on the shield.
No. So, is the disc thing a couple of kilometres across, or is the station bit?
The disc thing.
Okay.
Rar.
Is it Imperial?
No.
Well, it's the Aquilia.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean anything anymore.
Is it human? Would be.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
Oh yeah, it's a human-looking device. It doesn't look like any alien device. It looks old, but
okay.
Well, why don't we just board it and find the thing to attach to the shield and let nature take its course?
Yeah, we could do actually.
Yeah.
If we just blew up the connector between the shield and the base of the station.
Well, my only worry is that the thing shutting down haphazardly like that because of heat might send the gravity field into massive flux and just fry everything in the area, including us.
Which would be fun.
Well, we've got armor.
We
Yeah, I
could
don't
make
think that
some.
we have enough armor to deal with that. I say that we should hit it with the gravity thing that we have in our ship, and then see what happens.
I thought the gravity thing was just to get through the shield.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a gravity nullification device is going to phase a
Giant
gravity generator.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go on into it and blow the hell out of it. I've got enough explosives.
He's going to deploy half his shipboard load of explosives.
Can
on-
someone scan it and see if there's anything alive on board? If we can do that. I don't know how Star Trek-y our sensors are.
Well, we do have the ability to aspects this shit, so do it.
Yeah.
Scrutiny plus detection.
One of the T people? Trust or Trusk?
One of the smart.
Want me to aid the
Oh,
machine
yeah.
spirits and give a bonus?
For Auspex here?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay.
Six-
I'll do the Auspex this. Oh, okay.
80 versus 160. 80.
Oh, right, that's Macarius doing A the Machine Spirits.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
It pretty
80,
much
that's-
doesn't. Yeah, as long as you don't roll 98 or higher, or it doesn't matter what you roll at that point.
I've got an 83 base scrutiny, so.
I gave you plus 20.
Well, 83 with the detection, so. Plus 20. So I'm against 103. Let's just call that lots of degrees.
Yeah, there's definitely life forms on board. Couple of hundred, maybe 1,000.
Are there any
What kind
strange
of life?
symbols drawn all over it that we don't know what they mean, but Sin might?
Yes.
Well, we can't see those because the windows are closed. I'm not sure they show up on Auspex. I guess I'll do my Forbidden Knowledge warp though.
Yeah, you should be safe to look out the window.
Yeah. Well, safe is a relative term.
Yep.
I'm
That's
not
not
even going to
gonna
make you
work.
roll, to be honest. You know, there's definitely going to be some horrible symbols scored across there.
Can we shoot them a little bit?
Well, the problem is, at this range, your macro cannon shells will pretty much melt on impact, and your lasers will be disrupted by the gravity.
So
I
no,
don't think lasers work that way.
they do in this universe.
Yes.
This is 40k.
This is
They do
40K.
work. Especially because we're asking the crew to fire them without being able to see.
Yeah. Also, lasers wouldn't work in exactly the same shooting way that macro cannons do, but we use the same rules for.
Let's knock on the door and say hello.
I say we use this scan that we just did, find out where the gravity manipulator thing is, and just teleport a whole shed load of explosives primed to detonate 3 seconds ago on it.
But then we have the same problem as we do if we just detach the shield. It going kabloomy might
It
make
might do
something
terrible
happen.
things.
Yeah. But
You never know with fiddly archaeotech.
Okay, so we have to actually go onto it, then deactivate it, then blow it up.
Possible.
that's probably the safe
Alright.
plan.
Then teleport a whole bunch of murder servitors over.
Well, yeah, but they might break it.
What if we keep them out of that room?
How are we going to do that?
I
The murder
was,
servitors, they're just kind of point in direction and then they do whatever.
I personally was thinking
They're
board
also precise.
and tell the recruits to murder anything that moves
I like this plan.
because
Yeah. Root.
they're slightly less likely to murder things that don't move.
Yeah.
Only
And-
slightly.
And slightly less likely to fall to, or to be worried about falling to the ruinous powers.
Yeah.
Because who cares? The Xenos, they're already ruinous.
Yep.
Eh.
And they're smart enough to not eat what they find there, probably.
Not more than
Yeah,
once.
because I've informed them what not to eat. It's my job, after all.
quiet you. You're in that dream state still.
Yeah, he's
It's
a
been
crude
several
dietitian.
weeks, man.
You
Yeah,
hit some really hard peyote.
That would be some amazing peyote.
Okay, so is there an obvious place we can board, or just beam in?
Yep, there's a fairly obvious place you can teleport into.
Okay, let's not go there.
Is there a less obvious place that might actually be, not a horrible trap?
Well, you're not quite sure what's a horrible trap on here. The entire thing looks like a horrible trap, to be fair.
Look. He said that there were maybe 1,000 on board. We can do this so easy. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about something that has like demonic presence sort of thing that will be able to run through my armor.
Well, if you're
Well,
going to be
yeah,
pussy
it's a
about
risk.
it,
Oh yeah, you can step. You say
let's
that,
just
but you're the
go in
one
there
who
and
got all
kill
the
everything.
wounds. Even if it runs through your armor, you've still got all the hit points.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the
true,
5
but
of us, we'll be able to
that's
take,
just-
25 crew with us?
easily.
Oh,
Oh, on
yeah.
a shuttle.
Well, if we're taking shuttles, then even more.
I
but-
don't think that we can take the shuttles if it's like
Yeah, I don't know if they'd survive the local conditions.
Oh, I guess yeah. It's probably still warm. Wait, no, it's space. It's not. Doesn't get warm. Space doesn't work that way.
Well, given how close to the star we are, there might be enough
There's sheer
whatever
amount
gas it's made of
of
in
local
the area.
radiation,
Oh yeah, I guess.
and we're in Corona territory, so it's probably a couple of million Kelvin outside.
It's a bad idea to be out there.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay. Let's just use the transporters. And no one is allowed to wear red shirts, or they'll be shot.
Fine, your colours are purple anyway.
yep,
It's only half red.
raspberry, not purple.
Why is an ARP here?
I know. He's missing out on all the fun.
Well, now you need your shooty guy.
Well,
Bodyguard.
not just what
I
I,
am a shooty guy.
what I was actually
need to have
planning on doing was having ARP and Trosk beam over with a load of crews, set up a sort of perimeter so the rest of us can beam over and say, "Hi guys, how's it going?" But if he's not here, we'll just go.
Well, I guess I could do it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty shooty myself.
Yeah.
You'll see some fancy piece of machinery that men haven't made for the last 10,000 years, and you'll just be distracted.
Not if somebody's shooting at me.
You wouldn't even.
Like you'll even notice. They're just gonna have little las guns. They're gonna be just chaos cultists. They'll just be shooting at you, and you'll go, "Oh, that's nice." I had some
Well-
dust over there, and now it's been cleaned off.
Well, does anyone else have command other than Bash and myself?
I do not have. No, the only other person who would have been Serpentis, and he's not here right now.
Damn.
I've got command, but my fellowship's only 35, so
I don't have. I haven't unlocked
baseline?
command yet. That's another rank, I think, for my rogue trader.
Well, let's just go.
Yep,
Alright.
that's just like a plan. Let's just go rather than sitting around debating.
Right. Make me a tech use roll for your teleportarian, just don't botch. That's not a
I
botch.
think that's not a botch.
So, you end up inside the station. First thing that hits you, it is hot in here.
I'm in
Really.
power armor.
What's the second thing that hits us?
Alaska Bolt.
Initiative.
No, it's actually empty roughly where you are. It's very hot. The walls seem to have melted at some point, recoalesced. So, there seems to be oxygen. I'm assuming everyone's canned up. Everyone who can up anyway, which I think is everyone
Yep.
except Trust.
I'm always
And I
canned
just
up.
have tough skin
Yeah,
and so
pretty much.
on.
Well,
Yeah. Also notable, no one's around. You've ended up in some sort of cargo area, but not
Are
anyone
there
you
any
can see
crates
around.
nearby?
Yeah, there's a
okay,
few,
sure.
but they're kind of open and smashed on the ground.
Okay.
Oh
Are
well.
there any obvious exits?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's one at the front, one at the back. So it's kind of.
Can we have a map?
I haven't actually got a map for this.
Is one of them obviously going to lead outside?
No, there's no airlocks or anything like that.
Okay.
Basically, one will lead you towards the disc, and one will lead you away from the disc.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Oh, we should have at least some idea of where the actual thing is. So, was it
Unless it's
Discward
all-
or not?
It was towards the disc, yeah.
Wonderful. All right.
Of course, it's towards the disc. What do you expect?
I expected it to be on the big knob on the end, but I guess that's actually the generator itself.
I expected it to be in the bit on the end as well. But,
Well, think about it. It probably also uses the disc as a sort of reflection thing, as a satellite dish, kind of.
Oh, it's also.
Yep.
I was assuming it worked by magic. You know.
Well,
Yeah, that works.
probably
Okay,
does.
it's Archaeotech magic. There we
that's
go.
also true. Most likely.
Yeah. Well,
So,
let's
It
go
works by the
toward
power
the
of
disc.
hats.
For one wild second, I thought you were going to say Grayskull.
No, works by the power of Grey Hunter.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
If we
Stop
leave,
trying to look for a scientific explanation for it. It works, and that's where it is.
Yeah,
If
that's,
we
that's
leave-
the
That's where
important
the
thing.
story. I want the story to go. That's what's going to happen.
well, wonder.
Choo choo.
I was actually expecting you to just try and blow this up from outside, but
That wouldn't be fun.
That
if-
could also go horribly
Well, they
wrong.
all shot it down every single idea that I came up with.
Well, it's more that the risk is huge, considering we don't know how this thing works.
We're still not going to know how it works, but at least we're going to try a controlled shutdown.
We have
before
Mr.
we
150
blow it up.
Tech Use with us.
It would be Archaeotech boy.
Oh,
Yeah, so he actually has to make a check he can fail.
Yep. If we leave some Kroot here
yep.
to guard the other door and
Red
our
still versus 70.
retreat point. Actually, how many Kroot will we have with us?
I think 25 is the max we can take with us, because you can fit 30 on the pads, right?
yeah, about 30 on the pads.
And there's 5 of us, so 30.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay,
20,
so,
25.
well, yeah.
And you can always teleport more down.
Well, we don't want to overtax the teleportarium, remember?
Well, it takes about half an hour each charge.
Yeah, but we don't know how quickly we're going to want to leave.
A crew, we don't care.
I
Yeah, but
care.
If it
But
cha-
the
you can't teleport you out if
yeah.
it's on a charge cycle.
Yeah.
We're stuck here for half an hour, so we don't want to make that any longer than it has to be.
True enough.
And those Kroot are expensive, you know.
Granted, there is a second generation in the works, but still.
If we go and tap on the door, and by tap I mean open and or shoot a hole in, does anyone respond?
No, if you shoot a hole in, no one will respond.
So, are we leaving a full squad of Kroot in this room? Like 10?
I was going to say you have about 10 going.
Yeah.
Right. Next room is fairly similar to this room. You know, another empty cargo room with, doors at
Smashed
one end.
crates.
Yeah, smashed crates at the other. Well,
Okay,
no,
I look inside one of the crates.
seems to have had like replacement equipment, food stuff like that. It's all been used up and rifled quite heavily. Nothing-
I look for lambda symbols on the walls.
No,
Hmm.
Any discernible temperature increase?
it's slightly warmer, but no, doesn't look like it's going to be a problem.
Alright, then I guess we should just keep moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say you can move through several of these rooms before reaching this, but I'm going to get a mask on, and then edit the mask. Dunk. So, you will come to here. There's a door behind where you've entered. For some reason I didn't put that on when I made this map.
I cannot see anything.
Give it a second.
It's checking.
Yeah.
Nope.
So, everyone got the mask? Map?
Nope. I'm
Nope.
looking at parchment.
Have you scrolled all the way to the left-hand side?
It is not letting me scroll in any direction. It's just parchment.
Yeah, it's still waiting to load.
That might be the mask I've got on it. What about the right-hand side?
The right hand side, there we go.
Yeah, sorry, I just realised I had a dyslexic moment.
Oh,
Oh,
there
yeah.
it is.
Yep, there we are.
I'm using the mask mode. Yeah, I want to keep something a surprise. Right, so you've got
It's
the doors to
us.
the north. What? Yeah, you're the surprise.
It's us in tubes.
Stop drawing hats.
And there's the hat.
Yeah, I'm still looking at parchment.
Yep.
Look
Go,
towards
if
the-
you go
do you
all
see
the way
the
to
hat?
the right, you should actually be able to see things.
Oh, there we go.
Just a little.
All the way to the right. It's tiny. Okay. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Try to zoom
So
in all
who's-
the way and it didn't work too well. Alright.
Yeah, it just moves you to the left.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So which door is forward, or...
These
Is it
actually
not?
go up and down.
Oh, okay.
So
Upstairs.
So that's kind of lateral movement, or...
yeah, left and right. As you come,
So-
if you've been if you take as you've walked in, these are doors to the left and right.
Right.
Hey, let's split the party, said no one ever.
Well,
Said the dead
in this
guy.
kind of scenario, I could take my Kroot one way, because we still have a bunch of them with us. Unless we're leaving them to guard these doors.
I'm now assuming this is Space Hulk, so... Oh, wait, damn, Kroot can't Overwatch. So, because I was going to stand a Kroot down the bottom and just have him look up, and we can go through the bottom door.
Besides, Overwatch as a command actually really sucks. Oddly enough, it makes it harder to hit.
But it's really... if this is Space Hulk,
But it allows you to-
then it's fine.
Eh. But the big thing about Overwatch is that it lets you hit people when they're not in cover. So you don't have that much more armor to chew through.
Yep, anyhow, I guess we just need to choose up or down.
So where did... Hmm.
We've got a bunch of Kroot with us, all crammed in this tiny room.
Where are they behind us, Paul?
I'm assuming they're still in the last room because, again, there's not room in here.
Yeah, they're waiting just on the other side to come in.
Let's go bottom.
Bomb. Okay, open that door. Opens up this corridor.
Yes.
Narrow.
That's another go to here.
I'm actually thinking I'll take a group of 5 Kroot with me up top,
Okay.
if that's not a terrible idea.
No, because that'll open up that.
Can we hear anything?
Yeah, you can hear chanting from the other side of this door.
Oh,
Always chant.
goddamn.
Did anyone bring any grenades?
I have a couple of I think I have one or two of Seb's old frag grenades? It's my inventory.
Huh, I actually don't.
Inventory. I swear I had a grenade. Yeah, I got frag grenades listed. So I have a couple of frag grenades. Or we could just throw Macarius in.
I was thinking just send a bunch of jihad schools in.
Well, yeah, but that's the room where the gravity thing is.
True. Then it wouldn't be a good idea to throw grenades in there, would it?
Fuck.
I'm thinking it's a room with chanting in. So is it
Is it
chanting that
ominous
Macarius
chanting?
recognizes tech use chanting, or
No,
is it more
it's the
chaos chanting?
more nasty, dark cult style of chanting.
explosives sounds like
So-
an appropriate plan. Open the door, jihad skull, take cover, blow up the room.
I'm going to not stand directly in front of the door then.
Just open the door, look first.
Look.
I'm going to ask that if I do the jihad skull plan, everybody back the fuck up, so that you don't get blown up by the defective one. The way that we've been rolling.
I think I found it. It's fine. We move back and take cover in this room. Trust can probably keep up there if he wants, or
Yeah, I can do that.
because I assume the door's still closed and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
it's all yours, Macarius.
Trust.
Why is Trust right next to me?
Oh,
Because he
I
doesn't
don't
know
know,
better,
guys.
I thought
apparently.
somebody called me over, and I was like, wait, what?
No, it's more
So
saying
I
that I
opened
could
the
stay
door.
over here
Alright.
with my
Yeah, sorry,
five
just
troop
double
buddies
checking
that are
my,
not visible.
I open the door and see if there's anything big.
heretical.
There's nothing big. The room is full of cultists.
How full is full?
About 15 to 20.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's not too bad. All right, there goes the hat. Anyway,
So from the door,
is
you
there
can
anything
see,
like machine-wise or
no,
anything
not that
big
you
like-
can see. They count in a circle. If I just drop a big one down just to show you. Chaos.
Looking in that ominous circles folder.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh!
They all merge together into some horrible Nietzschean demon thing.
Well, that's kind of like a big circle of them praying around some sort of stone.
around
Oh,
some sort of stone?
change?
Okay. I
I'm still fighting
send in the
skull.
jihad school.
Alright.
How many have you got
Roll
left?
that d6.
Roll a
1d6.
one. Roll a one. Roll a one.
Russian roulette. It'll happen eventually, Gray. Don't worry.
I
It'll
know.
probably
Is
be
it?
the last thing of the last session,
Is a
and we
very
all
big
die
deal.
except Macarius.
Or Trust, which will piss off everybody the most.
Okay, well, anyway. I now have 5 jihad schools, 1 defective.
You know, given that this thing is already away, I just had this horrible thought. What if killing them just finishes whatever it is they're doing?
Fun.
I'm thinking more along the lines of what happens if we destroy the stone.
Let's find out.
Again, fun.
This is what we call sorcery. This is the appropriate response to sorcery is to kill it now.
See, this is
Anyway, 1
Well,
jihad skull away.
flame weapons, so I can burn these people in the way that God intended.
Half action to release counts as attack 3d10 plus 6 damage, 20 meter radius, flyer 6. So, do we have a grid saying how big the thing is, or is it 1 square equals 1 meter sort of thing?
Yeah, it's not that big an area.
Alright.
There you go, grid.
Okay.
Well,
So-
the worst happens is Macarius gets blown up a little.
I can send it through from around the quarter.
Yeah, I was figuring you'd send it through and then start legging it.
Yeah, pretty much since I have a half action to run.